Bike. Bike. Check. New England Youth Tackle Football just about to begin here at Brown Stadium here in Providence, Rhode Island. Mass destruction ends this NEYT Outlaws beginning our day with 11U action here on the Fans Only Sports Network, the championship game. Hi everyone, I'm Tim Yeen here on Play-by-Play, Lisa Yeen, my sister on camera. Here presenting you again with any youth tackle football. We're both, again, the 11U Mass Destruction team in orange will face off against the Connecticut Outlaws in gray. Both team captains, it looks like, taking a knee on the Brown Bear logo. Of course, for these kids, it's pretty cool to have to play on a college level field, especially a Ivy League level field. Not only home to great athletics, but also great academics. Could see some of these kids here on the Providence campus, or the class of the 2030s. Head coach for Mass Destruction, Brandon Newkirk, his assistants, Daniel Texera, Nicholas Levine, Darius Gregory, Christopher Cooper, Jason Randall, Ralph Cherry, and Kevin McCarthy. Outlaws will be led by head coach Jason Canny. Assistant coaches Robert Aruda, Michael Hoxie, Derek Robertson, John Colasar, Maxwell Smith, Joshua Harworth, and Michael Elsey. Just about 2 minutes away from the official kickoff here. The kids are just about ready. Both teams returning to their sidelines as we prepare for kickoff here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Once again, Tim Yeen And Elisa and your crew today. I'm going to be here with you all day. Tim Duffy and his cameraman will be with you tomorrow for more championship action, but to the parents watching this, it probably doesn't matter. Right here, right now, as the Outlaws will kick off to mass destruction. Outlaws in gray and mass destruction orange, as said previously. Raining a little bit, but we're covered by a tent, so we should be good on all ends. Just waiting for that first whistle. Still waiting on it. Looks to be two returners at about the 35-yard line for Connecticut. Another pause in the action here as Outlaws are convening at about the middle of the 40-yard line. Mass Destruction is still waiting for their opportunity to return. But for now, about a couple minutes into what was supposedly going to be the start of action here at Brown University, coming to a brief stall. And now they break out. There it is, onside kick look to try and start things off, and it's going to land in possession of mass destruction inside enemy territory past the 50. Player gets started at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10. After a little break, center comes out first, lone man. On a 4-man line for Connecticut. QB under center, 1st and 10, 45-yard line. And already we see our first penalty come on. False start against the offense, going to sit him back 5, brings him to midfield. And that'll count down the clock. 12-minute quarters. Center. As QB's under center. Looks like I formation. And it looks like it'll be an end-around play all over. As a little skeeter pass and get a 1st down. Runs out of bounds as the end-around works, or more so jet sweep. Works beautifully. Gain of 15 about as we're over to the 35-yard line. Once again, 1st down. Reblocking the last play. Great speed. Quarterback motion in the offense. And it looks like we'll have another flag this time on the defense offsides. And so we've had a false start and now a offsides call. Clock will continue running. It's 1st and 5 now at the 30-yard line. QB under center once again. And it'll be another end-around move as it'll get some great blocking and move right to the 20-yard line before he gets tripped up inside about the 17. Good runs there. And what good blocking once again. As they're inside the red zone and at the 17-yard line, under 10 minutes to go. Mass destruction, potentially on their way to scoring their first touchdown of the game. And it's going to be that same look once again. 5 on the line for Connecticut. It'll be a toss over to the 5 of London Gregory. He's going to get stopped behind the line of scrimmage. First big defensive stop there for Connecticut. Sets them back. Call it a loss. It looks like there's a holding call too, so that'll be 1st and 20. So now out the red zone. 8.5 to go in the quarter. Still on their first drive, mass destruction 4 or 3.5 minutes in. Toss did not work. Will they go back to the end around? There'll be a run deep inside. There goes Gregory. Brings it back to the 10 marker and back into the red zone. Second and about 11, you could say. And no passes today so far for mass destruction, keeping it to the ground game. As we're back in play. 2nd and 11, 7:19 to go and counting. Another end around. This time, getting good blocks. Going to the sideline. One man to beat. Jukes him and gets taken down at the 1-yard line. Looks like Enzo Martins with a huge run there, but we have an injury on the field. We'll take a timeout on the play. Back in action, an outlaw injured on the field at about the 10, attempting to make a tackle on what was a touchdown saving run by the outlaw defense, and now a huge opportunity for the Outlaws to make a huge defensive stop for mass destruction right on the doorstep. Clock will continue at 7 on the dot. 1st and goal. Ball spotted at the 1-yard line. Again, stopped at the 1. The huge run, Enzo. There'll be a run and blocked up. Huge stop there. And brings it to 2nd down, still inside the 5-yard line. Here at Richard Gauss Field at Brown University. The same look once again. It'll be another run. And bullying his way. Touchdown. London Gregory. First points on the board for mass destruction. A plunge into the end zone. 6 coming in. And substitution coming in. King Silvestri will pull in place of the touchdown scorer Gregory. And it looks like they will go for 2. Another run. And will easily score. King Silvestri just subbed in. Knocks one down for the 2-point conversion. 6-minute drive resulting in 8. Mass destruction on top. We'll see how the Outlaws respond. Again, you're watching on the Fans Only Sports Network. Tim Yeen on play-by-play. Elisa Yeen on camera. Rain has seemingly stopped. We don't hear any more drizzling or rain popping. Mass destruction prepare to kick off. Do the Outlaws have 2 deep at about the 25 and 30 yard line. Whistle to give the green light, a couple of switch ups. That'll be a squib past the 50 into the home side for the Outlaws at about the 44. And bring out the Outlaws. Coming in hot. Just allowed a touchdown defensively. Now their turn to try and make this a back and forth affair. Breaking the huddle, 1st and 10, I formation. Same formation as did the destruction when they ran their way. And this opening play will be a run, a spin move to break free, but not going too far. A gain of 2. Stopped just past the line of scrimmage, hits the 46-yard line. Second and 8. Yeah, it'll be a toss. Left side, moving. And just short of the first down, trying to lunge forward. The running back does. And referees agree they will call it short. 3rd down and 1. Able to get past midfield though. And this does present an interesting 4th down situation. Of course, we don't really know how strong the punting unit is with kids. It'll be a low toss, fumble, it'll be called. And referee's trying to look at it. And it looks like another injury to the Outlaw side. Will take another timeout. Well, that was quick. Outlaw able to get back up quickly. Another toss on 4th down. Blocking, not there. Swallowed up. Noah Landgren, the running back, had a decent chunk of change in terms of yardage, but it was not enough. 3:26 to go as Mass Destruction returns with the football, looking to cause more destruction. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line in their own territory. Another end around. It's a give off to Jeremiah Sumrall, who will break free and scatter about. Gain of 4. He'll bring it to the sideline once again. Been the same sort of result with all of these end around plays. It's been the main bacon maker for Mass Destruction in this 11U squad. Referees will call it a gain of 2, however. 2nd and 8 there. Again, able to get past midfield. Center hopping out quickly. Alexander Arrow. Early bird catches a worm. Maybe it was a result of success. 2:20 to go. Once again, I formation again to receive on the left side. Sumrall gonna get the fake end around. It'll be a handoff to the running back. A plunge once again for London Gregory. He'll be short of the 1st down marker. Under 2 minutes remaining in the 1st quarter. 8-0 still your score. Mass Destruction up on top. Third down and 2. Another handoff, but a flag on the field. Play continues, still short of the marker. It'll be a repeat of 3rd down. Penalty decline will be 4th down. Looks like holding. But Connecticut wants to stay put. They'll keep it at 4th down. And they'll try and make a huge stop there to keep it a 1-score game. A minute remaining. .50 counter to go. Errol, the center again, already on the football. And timeout gonna be called. It'll be Mass Destruction as they decide what to do on this potentially crucial 4th down call. Mass Destruction up on top still. We'll take a quick break. back to Brown University here at Providence, Rhode Island. 8-0 your score. Mass destruction up 8-0. Currently with possession of football at the 43-yard line, facing a 4th and 2 call. Holding was called on the mass destruction earlier. Outlaws called it off, and now we have a 4th down stand. And we have a false start call again on mass destruction. Second call of the day against them. Pushes them back 5, 4th and 7, makes it more difficult. Seems like the Outlaws' gamble paying off. Rain seemingly picking back up along with the wind. Can the mass destruction recover? Can they continue the drive? All but one of the Outlaws playing up front. A play action rollout. Moving. Right side. Rolling out and stopped 5 yards before the first down marker. And that'll be the end of the second mass destruction drive. 31 seconds to go in the first quarter, and the Outlaws keep it a one-score game. It looked like Jonathan Soto, either that or Matthew Cicero, and something along the lines of that, tried to go for a rollout. But obviously it did not work out. And we're back to Outlaw football. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line, looking to redeem. 31 seconds to go. Toss. Man already bolting there on the edge, but it doesn't matter. First down and a couple of yards extra. Now again past midfield, 20 seconds to go. Outlaws looking to hurry up things on offense. At the 45-yard line, two running backs in the backfield. One receiver on the left side, another toss again to the left side. Run down. And it's going to be another huge chunk of yardage. But a call going to be holding. Puts him back. And that'll negate the extra huge run, and whistle will resume the clock, and that'll be the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. 8-0. Outlaws looking to respond again. Mass destruction on top, looking to get another defensive stop. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Fans Only Sports Network. 8-0. Mass destruction up on top. Outlaws with the football. Just had a holding penalty called against them. Puts them at a first Maybe 18. First and 18. Now behind midfield again. Jimmy and on play-by-play, Lisa Yeen. Part of the crew. Chilly day outside. It'll be a toss, right side. And barrels, 2, and breaks for a gain of about 8. So 2nd and 11. And that'll be a jump off sides. Put him ahead 5. And that's just been trouble for mass destruction so far today. Just line of scrimmage stuff. Second and 6, 10:55 to go. Another toss, juke right side. Not gonna get too much. Two-yard gain. 3rd and 4. About to reach the 10-minute mark. Toss, left side, and Ron Selma gets taken down. Fourth and 11, and that was a hard hit to take. Another injury timeout here with 9:53 to go. Another break right here. And return. Another outlaw injury. Fourth down and 11, the major loss. Trying to go for another run play. And so far, mass destruction has had the edge all day. And they'll switch things up. Look for a pass, their first of the day. Deep shot, sideline, and intercepted. Huge play on defense. Number 4, Enzo Martins. Any position all day. Yeah, 9:10 to go. You not only get the turnover on downs, or you don't, but you get an interception at basically the same area. Chalking up a good drive defensively. First and 10. There'll be another run. Trying to get a tackle from behind. They do. Gregory the run again. Call it a gain of 1 for second down. It'll be another run. This one going for no gain as well. Third and 9. Under 8 to go. Running back will be deep in the backfield. In motion, Martins. Had the interception earlier, a flag on the play, and it's going to be on Martins. Third and 14. We'll likely have to change things up if you're mass destruction. Again, another penalty on the line of scrimmage. Another man in motion. It'll be a run again for third down. Reaches the 40 and is now just a couple of yards away from converting on fourth down. 4th and 5. Under 6 to go. 5:45 to be exact. Another huge fourth down opportunity for both sides. And it'll be another run, and he finds a hole. London Gregory, first down, gets past midfield. And move the chains, Gregory. Coming in hot. Gets the team to the 49-yard line inside Outlaw territory. Under 5 to go. Team bunched up. And it'll be a give off to Summerall. Not going to get too much there. 4:35 to go. Second down and 10. Second down and 10. Breaking a couple of tackles, but getting squandered. Oh my goodness. That was Martins trying to take the run forward, and that'll be a huge loss. About 5. Third and 15. Bunched up again, it'll be a rollout. Deep shot in quadruple coverage. Oh my goodness. Lucky it's called incomplete though. Seemed like the only target on the field. Clock stopped at 2:46. It'll be a punt. First punt today. Low snap. It'll be a fake. And it's not going to work out well. Enzo Martins runs the wrong way. Turnover on downs. First down. Outlaws. And they'll take it at the 35-yard line. Nearing the 2-minute warning. A chance to tie things up before we hit the half. Low snap. It'll be a pass, though, to a man ahead of the field. Caught inside the red zone. And he does a little spin with the football as he'll pass it back on to the referee. Huge catch there. First down. Got past the quarterback easily. Yeah, it looks like a pause in the action. 2:21 to go. Timeout called. And we will take a break before we send it to the 2-minute warning. Welcome back again to Brown Stadium. 8-0 mass destruction. Outlaws on the door after a huge reception on the right sideline. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. 2:21 to go. Man in motion from the right sideline. It'll be a toss and dropped! Outlaws recover! Even Risto maybe bobbled it as he was trying to receive the toss. But the refs are still contemplating on the decision. And it looks like the Outlaws retain possession. Seemed like a man on mass destruction got onto it first. And now we reach the 2-minute warning and now counting. Nothing much mass destruction can do about it. Just try to lock up on defense, 2nd down and about 14. Low pass over the right sideline to slant, misses, incomplete. $1:33 to go as we're about to hit the half. Coach is telling one of the players' eyes on the ball. 1:33 to go. 3rd down and 14 now after the missed slant. And they'll continue with a run. Trying to find something, but gets swallowed up. Outlaws lose again. Even Risto, the carry. 4th down. Loss of 2 to make it 4th and 16. A minute to go in the half. And you basically have to score right now. Third and final timeout for mass destruction. We'll take another break as we'll see what happens in this last play. Fourth and 16 here with 56 seconds to go. Connecticut Outlaws looking to put their first on the board. Jaden Aruda as Outlaws will take their first timeout. And so far today, it's been a defensive slugfest. Been a ton of runs too to add to the sluggishness. Some being for good plays, like the most of the opening drive for the mass destruction. Most of the other times, got a couple yards here and there, a couple of first down conversions, but otherwise, nothing much. Passing game, not really there. But these teams still have spirit, these teams still have energy, and they are still fighting their way. Here on the Fans Only Sports Network, Tim Yeen on play-by-play, Lisa Yeen on camera. Mass Destruction already knows what they're going to do. Outlaws still in a tough decision. 1 of 2 on passing plays. Again, he had that huge hit to the receiver on the right side for that red zone opportunity, but now really got to figure out what they're going to do. It looks like they can throw it to the air at least. Aruda can. Critical 4th down to the 19-yard line. It'll be a short pass called it a fumble. Doesn't matter who recovers. Mass destruction with a huge stop right there, 51 seconds. And with a nicely placed run, they got a bunch of time on the scoreboard, if you'd like to imagine. Of course, you got to drive 80 yards the other way. But if locking lines up, who knows? "51 seconds to go. Got some kids hitting it early for a basket break. Flag on the field. Sets it back 5. 1st and 15. Another run. Galloping away. And into the 25. 40 seconds to go. Have to hurry things up here. 34, 33 now. 2nd, 4. You've got no timeouts. And around again. It is Martins, who had the interception earlier, now going back. It was a punter who tried to do the same thing again, but lost a huge chunk of yardage. And halftime will call us upon. 8-0. The Outlaws remain on top. The lone scorer and second drive touchdown. Opening drive touchdown. As we'll head to break. Never mind, I guess. You'll still call one more play. You know, you saw you called it a half. Said you get a run and nothing much going your way there, and that'll be the end, officially, of the half. There you go, 8-0. We'll be back as we correct the scoreboard. Welcome back to Brown Stadium for the second half of action here on the Fans Only Sports Network. It is the Mass Destruction 11U squad facing off against the Connecticut Outlaws 11U squad on the Fans Only Sports Network. We are back in action for the third quarter as the Outlaws will receive the ball. Destruction in orange will kick it off. Tim Yeen and Lisa Yeen on the crew today. A lot of running, but only 8 points to account for. It's the 8-0 lead for Mass Destruction. They'll be up in the air. And that'll be a flag as the kickoff did go out of bounds, so we'll start off, it looks like inside Mass Destruction territory. First down from the 45-yard line. Outlaws looking still to strike for their first score of the game. Jaden Aruda, the quarterback, has completed a pass here and there. Maybe looks to ramp up the passing game. Instead, it'll be a run, dashing through. Decent gain, doesn't reach the first down marker. Second down and short. Call it 3. Run. And blocked off. Third and 4. We have a low snap again. That's been an issue for the center. And the quarterback is going to get swallowed again. Fourth down. .10:05 to go. Approaching the 9.5 mark. And a jump again on the Mass Destruction. This has been an issue today, and it continues in the second half. 4th and 5. There'll be a handoff and blasted again. Mass destruction, another turnover on downs, puts them back in the driver's seat. And, you know, as long as they keep making these defensive stops on 4th down, you know, they can just preserve this 8-0 lead. .39-yard line, 1st and 10. They've had tons of success in the end around. But instead of go for a fullback dive. 1-yard gains there as it'll be a 2nd down. .809 to go. 2nd down, another run. And we'll try to push his way, but again, another 1-yard gain. Or maybe call it 2. 3rd down. And 7. Yeah, the opening drive for mass destruction follows the same routine, a lot of runs, but the outcome is not really matched what it used to be. Third down. And there's another run, this time blasting the hole. And gets to midfield, 1st down. Move the chains once more, and that's the sort of running game we see from the destruction so far. A decent chunk of yards. You know, once in a while you have that big play, and now you get another 1st down. And that has been the staple so far. I don't believe there have been any passes today. I believe there may have been one, but that fell to the ground. I believe that was the Outlaws, actually, my pardon. Midfield at the 50, 1st and 10. The receiver is on the outside. It's going to be another runner, going to be another end around. Over and bouncing to the right side. Enzo Martins gains yet again a couple. Four-yard gain, 2nd down and 6. Halfway to go in the 3rd. Got a siren pulling up. 5.5 to go. And ball is lost on the ground. Recovered by mass destruction. 3rd down. And 8. Yeah, another third down situation. The opening drive for the second half today for mass destruction. Yet again, another run for London Gregory. Pushes through, gets the first down. Will reach the 35-yard line. 10 and more. And mass destruction with another third down huge run to get them to another 1st and 10. Head coach Brandon Newkirk had a fiery speech at halftime to tell the boys, make sure for the Outlaws, this is a quarter to never forget. Sort of paraphrasing there. There'll be a quick fullback dive, able to trick some defenders. Cassidy Vicente, playing fullback, gets 5 yards. It'll be a run to the left side. Trying to escape and short. Third down. Only calling about a gain of 2. So probably looks like a 3rd and 3. 2:20 to go. Another fullback dive. Try and get the first down. And they'll call it 4th and short. A minute 25 to go in the quarter. Been a very slow but still moving truck for mass destruction. Maybe the type of game they want to play in the 3rd and 4th quarter today. Under a minute to go. Run. Maybe a sneak and they'll get the first down. Yet another conversion as the Outlaws have stopped and stopped or not at the crucial moments. First and 10, probably will be the last play of the quarter. Long handoff to Gregory. Reaches a 20, reaches a 10, and will go into the end zone. Touchdown! Meet me at the London. The end of the third quarter, we see a touchdown coming through. And the score is 14-0. But hold on 1 second. A flag is going to set him back. Well, hold on the touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That would have put it in a 2-score affair. And now they'll do one last play with the clock expired. Already at 000. Oh, killer for mass destruction. Got to be out there on the field for one more play. You don't get the good feeling of it being potentially 16-0, 14-0. First down and 20. One last play before we go to the fourth. It'll be a pass over to Martins, intended, broken up. Pretty low flying anyway. Good breakup by the defensive back. But we'll see the same result. 8-0. London. Gregory touchdown denied from the holding call. We'll be back. Turning to a large crowd here at Brown Stadium for the fourth quarter. 12 more minutes until we can decide a winner. Second down and 20 for mass destruction. Would have been 14-0 at the end of the third if it weren't for a call on holding. London Gregory pushing his way in for the touchdown. But again, called for a holding. Would have been a 2-score game in favor of mass destruction. Instead, that will have to fight once again. Martin's in motion. He won't take the hand off. Instead, it's Gregory again pushing through. Makes it third down in single digits. Make it 3rd and 9. As they try to rally back and once again try and score here. Lone touchdown came in the opening drive. .11:03. 3rd down and 9. Crucial once again, as all third downs have been this drive for the Outlaws and for the destruction on offense. And a flag in the back end of the Outlaws side. But it'll be a false start again on mass destruction. Oh. It's been trouble for them. 10-40 and counting now. Really have to account. Gregory speeding, jumping right, and he'll be stopped just short. 4th down. 4th and 6. So already a couple minutes burned off the clock here. And timeout will be called. 9.5 to go. Another 4th down situation. Will be back. Turning on to the field, 9.5 to go. 4th down and 6. Crowd is rising up. 4th down and 6, 9.5 to go. To keep it a 1-score game for the Outlaws, or continue their drive for the mass destruction squad. And whistles coming in. Flag on the field. It's another false start call against the offense. That has been the backbreaker. Fourth and 11. Coach on the sideline telling him to louden up. And finally we get going. And around. And stopped! Unable to reach the line of scrimmage. The Outlaws, another stop, and now they just need to pick it up on offense. And we could potentially have a tied game. 9:20 to go. First down and 10. the 26-yard line. Handoff. Finds a hole. Makes a run. Goes. Bullies. And will get taken down at the 42-yard line. Huge gain to open up the Outlaw drive. And we continue, 9 minutes to go. First down and 10, another toss. This time to the left side instead of the middle. Going, gets the first down. Now inside enemy territory at the 47-yard line. 8 out of 10 to go. A slow handoff. This to the middle. And this will get stuffed up. Second and 9. 7:33 to go. 2 minutes gone on this drive so far. Another toss. Stops, spins. Trying to push free, but a boatload of destruction tackles come at him. Third down. And 8. Third down. Got a whistle. Referee checking up on an outlaw. We resume the clock. Third down and 8. Pass is Aruda. Complete. Over to the middle. You can say Irish goodbye. Touchdown. Outlaws. First score on the board. 6:21. The rare pass of the game. It's complete. But a flag is on the field. A flag is on the field. Outlaw coach not happy with it. Oh, now you have to move all the way back. A penalty stopped mass destruction touchdown earlier. Led to a turnover on downs, and for the Outlaws, this goes against him as well. So play will stop. And a touchdown, easy touchdown to the receiver. Who sped away. And they called 34. A chance to break away again. Last play was called back. And this play will be a first down. Just depends on how many more yards. And an injury on the play. Man down for mass destruction. We'll be back. Back, Robert Hanlon injured. Looks to be okay, limping off the field. We hope he's all right. First down and 10. Yeah, lost the football on the snap. The center to quarterback to then eventual toss for the Outlaws as a whole has been shaky throughout. Second half has been all right, but the first half, that's a lot of lost plays. And here is another lost play, second down and 11, 1 yard loss. Second down. Lob up in the air. Lost. On a huge good play right there. Do they call it complete though? But another injury on the field. Calling for your medical staff. We'll be back again. play has to be carried off the field. They're going to huddle up quickly. 1st and 10. 4:50 to go. Single back. A run. Stopped. Second down. 7. Fix the first handoff, now over to the second. And keeps possession. And another decent change of yardage as they enter the red zone. 3rd down. 3rd and 5. Another crucial 3rd down here. Outlaws have had the ball for 6 minutes. Fired up. Slant, pass, caught, incomplete, 1st down. Inside the 10-yard line. It's a chance to score the first touchdown. They've been shut out all game long. Had the earlier touchdown, which would have had them potentially tied if they had converted a 2-point conversion. Another holding call. First down, another pass, another slant, high and incomplete. Trying to get it over to the right side, was open. But again, high ball pass is incomplete. 2nd down and goal from the 8. The pass, it's caught. 5 yards away now. $11 a.m. will be the 9U matchup between the same teams, the Mass Destruction and the Outlaws, on the Fans Only Sports Network. Third down. Huge stop needed. Be a toss. Spins. Does he break free? No. 4th down as we reach the 2-minute mark. Mass Destruction, a chance to close this game out. They do have timeouts, I believe. And a timeout will be called. Going to be by the Outlaws. 4th down here at Brown Stadium in a slugfest of a first game. We'll be back. down here. Ball is at the 5-yard line. Outlaws with a chance to strike here. Most likely their last chance to strike. Rita looks left, lobs one, goal line fade, intercepted! And that is a crusher for the Outlaws. Too short of a pass, leads to the interception, and mass destruction returns with the football. And the end of a slow defensive game ends with nothing other than an interception. First down and 10, a minute 38 to go. Maybe a couple runs here as the Outlaws will take some timeouts to try and stop the bleeding, try to get some stops here. It'll be first down and 10 at the 20. There will be a handoff. Second timeout going to be called against Connecticut. And so the lone score of the 11U Championship, the 11U Standard Championship, is going to be the opening touchdown by mass destruction. Outlaws were on the doorstep a couple of times and ultimately could not cash in. But if they do force stops here, there may be a chance. Second and 9. Another handoff. This gonna go a long way past the 30 into the 35-yard line. First down, and that should do it. Minute 22, the air horns sirening, but we have an injury on the Outlaw side that's gonna pause the game. We'll be back. Either way, we're back from the injury timeout. First and 10 after the likely game sealing a run. It'll be a kneel to end things. Maybe just one more. Gonna wait it out. For the mass destruction's lone score, the worthy score. All they needed to seal this game up. One more, and that should do it. Mass destruction comes rushing out on the field. The Outlaws walk away disappointed. Congratulations to the Massachusetts for mass destruction. An 11U title to bring home. As they line up for handshakes. Up next is going to be the 9U game, featuring the same teams, and the same colors. Mass Destruction 9U. Connecticut Outlaws 9U. Coming up at 11. If you're leaving us right now, this has been Tim Yeen of the Fans Only Sports Network, and Lisa Yeen saying so long, but if you're sticking with us, we'll hope to see you for